Oh my goodness, that music really takes us back. Do you realize our last episode, Tina, that we uploaded on YouTube, nasa YouTube pa tayo nito ha, was August 10 of last year. So it's been like
happy
a
anniversary.
year. Happy anniversary. Happy anniversary for the time that we were not on the air. Hi, everybody. Welcome. This is the new format of the Best News Ever podcast. We have decided to do a live streaming show on the Facebook page of Zion Christian Mission Center. My name is Sam O.
I'm Tina Ryan. And
we also have, a new co-host. Her name is Camille. We're just three girls who are products of Zion Christian Mission Center. Today, we're going to talk about what this theology center is. And of course, we all go to the same church. That's how we met as well. But yeah, let's talk about Tina, it's been a year. How have you been? Ano ba yung nagbago sa ating life? What's been the ganap in your life?
Well, ikaw mas marami kang ganap. You're back in the morning show.
You're back on radio too. Actually, baka yun yung pinaka-major. Since the last episode, you and I are back on radio. We used to be DJs on Magic 89.9. We are back now. Yes. I do the morning show, 6 to 9 in the morning.
I do the midday show.
Yes.
1 to 4 in the afternoon, I think is
and
my
weekends
final slot. Yeah.
Also.
Well, weekends, because I was given 2 extra days, yung weekends, medyo when I'm available.
Yeah. So it's like you're a freelancer for Magic or something like that?
On weekends, yes. So,
yes.
But welcome back on radio to both of us.
And Sis Camille, welcome to the Best News Ever podcast. We are so happy that you are now part of this show.
Thank you. Hello, everyone. My name is Camille, and I'm so I don't know. I've kept picturing myself since the day that we've been planning this. So I'm still starstruck, and God, super. It's really nice to be.
Madidisappoint ka lang, Sis Camille, kung starstruck ka sa amin.
Yeah, it's really a great opportunity working and doing this together with two lovely sisters na dati pinapanood ko lang. Like. And then we used to really just talk about you, how amazing you two were doing the work of God, sharing the word, and even sharing about what Zion Christian Mission Center is. And like what you said, right? Like we met here we're all alumni. So that's why we're here. Yeah.
Yes.
So
we're more excited that you're with us now.
Me also.
Diba kasi parang, we were just talking about this. We actually discussed this a few times. So what if we can have somebody else na parang, same, alumni. Nakakatawa lang. And finally.
Yeah, the more the merrier. The more the merrier talaga. And, in case it's your first time watching us, Zion Christian Mission Center is the topic for today. Pero the podcast itself, the Best News Ever podcast, we really just wanted to create a show where we can have easy, casual conversations about our own experiences in the faith, coming to this Bible study that is being offered at Zion Christian Mission Center and how it changed us, and what our faith life now looks like. It's been so amazing, and we just want more people to know and put also correct information out there. And basically invite everyone to come and take this course and check it out for yourself, and then you can decide what you want to do with it, right? But yes, given that we have a new co-host, let's talk about you a little bit, Sis Camille. Can you give us a little background? I know you're a teacher, right?
Yes. So do we have 5 hours? You
know what? It's a live stream. We can just go on and on and on.
Okay, then we're on it. Medyo mahaba. Simulan ko sa lola at lola ko. Okay lang.
Oy, wow!
I'm just kidding. So, about my life of faith, mahaba siya, but let me just wrap it up para lang din ma-share kung ano yung mga pinanggalingan ko. Mahaba, pero like what you said earlier, God really changed my life when He opened up a lot of things about Him. Hawak ko yung Bible. Ito yung hinahawakan ko. Yeah, sobrang luma. Grabe, hindi ko
So
man lang siya
cute.
binalutan. Pero it was a gift. And then, back then, my background is I was a Catholic. I was raised a Catholic. I was going to an all-girls school and then practicing kung ano man yung sinasabi na i-practice. And I didn't see anything wrong with that, right? Kasi syempre, sabay-sabay yung ginagawa. But then, parang may hinahanap ka na, and my life itself, I didn't see it as pleasing to God. And so, parang there was really a search for, anong mali sa akin? And I constantly for the many years. And then, nagdadasal lang ako noon. I went to Japan. So my course was Japanese. And then, dinala ko doon ni Lord for many reasons. Siguro, yun, to really find the purpose in life. I'm sure a lot of people can relate, sense of purpose, ano yun. And then, nadami ako inatendan. Siguro, hindi ko na mabilang kung ilan, mga hundreds na siguro.
Are you serious? Hundreds?
Hundreds.
Hundreds of churches?
Hundreds of churches, retreat houses. Pupunta akong mag-isa, nagdadasal ako. Iyakin kasi ako eh. Iyakin ba kayo?
Tina.
Oh. Okay. All right. Iyak tayo.
Hello.
Let's have that crying moments. Pero yan, obvious naman sa iBags na sobrang dami ko ng iyak whenever, you just pray. And sobrang isa lang na patunayan ko. God really is alive and He does answer prayers. And so, yun yung hinahanap natin, purpose. Tapos, nasa Japan ako noon, umiiyak ako. Hawak ko tong Bible na to. Kasi hindi ko siya naiintindihan eh. I don't know if people would relate na magbabasa ka lang kasi may pinagdadaanan ka. Tapos bubuksan mo yung Bible. Tapos pag nakita mo, the vinegar. Parang hindi to relatable sa that in some, there's the prophecy that the vinegar. Parang
vinegar is my favorite.
Walang relationship to sa pinagdadaan ko. Vinegar. Okay, God, hindi ito. Next, And then, parang until mahanap mo yung parang mag-encourage sa life situation mo. And there's nothing wrong with that, right? Because the Bible, it's composed of history, moral instruction, but there's more depth to it. And so, sabi ko sa kanya, nasa beach ako, and then hawak-hawak ko siya iyak. Sabi ko, Lord, if you're true, can you show me butterflies? Tas gusto ko brown, blue, yellow.
Ay, demanding.
Demanding, syempre kasi, di ba?
Specifics pa.
Pero classic yan, yung you ask for a sign, di ba?
Yes. And then guess what? Habang teary-eyed, pag gising mo, merong butterflies. Na hindi lang 1, 2, but 3 butterflies. So, very significant sa akin yung butterflies. Yeah. But that's just the peak of the iceberg because yung pinaka-best is when I came back sa Philippines. So I started with something, ganyan. And then wala akong anything. Pero alam ko gusto kong mag-aral ng Bible. And then mag-isa ako noon. I won't give too much information because nasa restroom, those moments na nag-reflect ka and all those. I don't know if you have that.
In the banyo, that's where it always happens. There's something about the banyo, guys. Yeah.
Sa tiling yan, guys.
Sa temperature ng shower. Maraming nangyayari. And then, kasi yung relatives ko, they went to Bible school. And I didn't have any resource. Wala akong finance, wala akong time kasi I was starting up this small business. And then sabi ko lang, gusto kong mag-aral ng Bible. And there was a particular place na gusto kong puntahan to study the Bible. And guess what? Did God answer the prayer?
Of course He did.
He did. May nag-message, may nag-chat. Yan.
May nag-text.
May nag-text. Sabi ko, sino to, scammer? Parang wala naman ako pinagsasabihan who could be with me in that, reflection moment. Restroom, right? And then suddenly, do you want to study the Bible? It's absolutely free. The scammer, hinanap ko yung profile ng tao na to. And the rest is history. And that was
wow, what a story.
So, yun.
Pre-COVID, did you say? It was pre-COVID?
Pre-COVID, and then it was all online. And then COVID happened. Tapos, ito na yung naging source of strength, source of everything, and ultimately, it's God.
And then, okay, so like that is the story of how you came to, this, the studies, Zion Christian Mission Center, your faith journey and all that. So currently, you run a school, right?
Yes. I would always say this, it's owned by God kasi pati yung name niya, it means God. So yes, we run a small school here in the small city of Marikina. So I think may mga nanonood din. Hi students, hi trainees, hi family. So we're running a small school na pupunta din sila sa Japan to study and
Mm.
hopefully discover their purpose and their life journey as well.
Amazing. So yeah, hi to everyone who's tuned in to our live stream on the Zion Christian Mission Center Facebook page. By the way, please leave your comments. We have people watching from Japan, Nueva Vizcaya. Where else?
Dagdagan natin ang Montalban yan. Wait lang.
Please, yes, leave your comments. If you have questions din po pala about Zion Christian Mission Center, because that's also really one of our goals, is to like open that discussion and answer questions. So yeah, please feel free to leave whatever you want to leave as a comment on there. So with me and Tina naman, well, I mean, we've already talked about this in the earlier episodes of the Best News Ever podcast, which is, again, you can find it on the YouTube channel of Best News Ever podcast and Spotify as well. This one, after we do the live stream, we will upload it pa rin in those channels so that you can go back and watch and listen. But yes, I mean, just as a refresher, Tina, I mean, do you want to tell everyone like what your journey's been like and where are you now? Yung mga ganyan.
Well, ngayon ko lang talaga naiintindihan yung narrow door.
Which was, yes, the first podcast where we actually met, the Narrow Door podcast.
The Narrow Door. It's really, you won't really experience it until your faith grows. And yung, before like, oh, sige, Narrow Door, ano ba yan? Parang, okay, alam ko passage lang sa Bible yan, diba?
Oh.
Ngayon nararamdaman ko na narrow minsan. Diba? Hindi pala siya madali. And if I'm not with, friends like you or sisters like you in the faith, I probably would have given up. Because I don't understand what's going on eh. And,
what do you mean? Like, in your life?
Like sometimes bakit, like, kasi akala ko nung before, pag napalapit ka na sa Panginoon ulit, dadali ng konti. Pero, like, I know sis Camille, si Sister Sam, I would always hear her say, hey, redemption is not cheap. Ngayon ko lang siya naiintindihan. Diba?
I think that's a misconception nga, na parang, so once you're in the faith na, you're living a life of faith, tapos napalapit ka na kay God, dapat lahat madali,
that's it.
Puro blessings, ganyan-ganyan. It's quite the opposite. It's quite the opposite. Yeah. But I think God also provides us with the strength and the wisdom, the courage, whatever we need. He equips us to really go through these difficult experiences and like come out on the other side better for it. And why are we all in the faith life anyway? Heaven lang naman, salvation lang naman. You know what I mean?
Parang, like, diba, ilang beses na nating, parang most of my life parang ginawa ko namang genie si God. Most of the time, binigay naman niya lahat except si ano. Ganun.
Itago na lang
pero,
natin.
Sa pangalan. Pero yun nga, parang as my faith grew deeper, I realized na it doesn't stop there. Like you have to work even harder.
Yeah.
And again, the constant reminder that whatever we do now, wala yan sa ipapalit ng Panginoon, diba? So parang yun na lang the thing that I look forward to is, okay, once this work is done, yung mga ganun ba? Mga work done, ganun.
Yeah, that's our hope, diba? We all hold on to like what is waiting for us at the other end of this.
And we don't deserve it na ganun lang, no? Parang
totoo.
Hindi naman fair yun na ibibigay na lang sa'yo nang di mo paghihirapan. Kasi parang di mo ma-appreciate.
Totoo, yeah. I mean, we've worked... Please go ahead.
Oh, sorry. I mean, sabi sa world, diba, parang no pain, no gain. And the gain that's waiting for us comes with a very, pero may joy, sobra.
Yung
pain, pero sobra yung joy na na-experience natin. I mean, both of you. Kaya ako sobrang na-encourage. Sabi ko, grabe. They're able to practice their life of faith. Yes, they're doing their day job. They're doing the things in the world. They're naka-starstruck sila yet, they really practice a life of faith na talagang it's where, like what you said, the narrow door, pero that's the right path, diba? So, yeah.
It's all glory to God, really.
No backing out. Parang ganun ba? But it also helps that you surround yourself with people of the same faith also. So
yeah. And I can relate to how, like, coming to this study and learning everything that we did in Zion Christian Mission Center was such a source of comfort during the pandemic, right? I mean, that was a time when life was turned upside down. There was so much uncertainty, so much anxiety and panic. But I think because we knew this stuff during the pandemic, it was like, okay, we just need to ride this out. There is a reason all of this is happening. There is a purpose. And we knew that, this wasn't going to be forever. But maybe we're getting a little ahead of ourselves. Sorry about that. Let's bring it back to our original topic. Okay, what is Zion Christian Mission Center? Okay, so Zion Christian Mission Center, this is a free theology center that is being run by New Heaven and New Earth. So it is a place where you can enroll, and the study here is done very systematically, meaning there are certain levels, so introductory, intermediate, advanced. So there is a progression to the lessons. And then at the end of all of it, which should last I think at this time, it's about 8 months.
8 months.
Sis Camille,
8 months.
right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Pag wala ka absent.
Huwag tayo mag-absent.
Diba? Pag wala ka absent 8 months, guys, sandali lang yan.
Later on, we'll talk about the different programs that are available as well. But on average, it's about 8 months. And then so once you finish everything, and this course covers the entire Bible, by the way. I think for the first time, I saw how actually the books of the Bible were all connected. Parang there is an overarching storyline. We are supposed to understand all of it, and it applies to us today. And that really absolutely changed my faith life. And so once you enroll, you get to finish the course. And then at the end of that, you get to decide now what you want to do with this. So what did you like about this particular study in Zion Christian Mission Center? I mean, Sis Camille, as you said, you've been to like hundreds of churches.
Yes.
Yes.
So, well, if I nagbabacktrack ako when sabi ko, ano nga ba, what's with Zion Christian Mission Center na sobrang ganda niya? Because the first day na umattend ako, it was 3 a.m, sisters. So,
because you were in,
yeah,
LA,
so like,
tama?
I mean, naka-off yung camera ko. Ano ba to? Kasi it was like, almost all the same. Yung lahat ng pinupuntahan natin. So, okay, another Bible school and so on and so forth. But, nung unang-unang lesson pa lang, sobrang dun mo nakita, like what you've mentioned, Sister Sam, na you will be able to see yourself. Mapapareflect ka talaga, and not just because of somebody else's thoughts or, maybe like this, pero nakita mo yung sarili mo sa Bible. Yun yung sobrang ganda niya and very logical na parang, it does make sense. Tapos, pag nagtatanong ka, naalala ko yung teacher ko noon, lahat ng tanong ko, oh my gosh. Sabi ko, bigyan ko ito ng challenging question. Sabi ko, hindi niya ito masasagot. But guess what? Sasagot nila. And it's not like, I think, or maybe somebody says like this, pero ang ginagawa nila, they point you to the Bible. Na sobrang, wow, nandito yung sagot. And you can't deny that God really wrote the Bible because yung sagot niya lahat, like, it's connected to one another. There's thread of connection. So, yun yung pinakamaganda sa kanya.
Diba? Parang they always encourage the students to even like ask. I mean, the more questions you ask, the better for them. And I mean, adding to what Sis Camille said, for the first time na enjoy ko magbukas ng Bible. Hindi yung pag nakikita ko dati, yung napapatalon ako kasi, ay, may Bible. Diba? Parang, ngayon talagang, diba, minsan nga, tinetext ko si Sam, nagbabasa ako ng Bible. Kasi na-enjoy, pero hindi ko nakita yung vinegar na part. Yun.
Lesson, joke na.
But it's true. I think prior to coming to Zion Christian Mission Center, for me personally, parang I knew that the Bible was important. Although for a while, and I haven't been religious for a long time because I think most of my life I was agnostic. Parang nandiyan lang siya sa paligid, and like it's kind of a part of my life, but I wasn't really taking it seriously.
Not acknowledging it, ganun.
Yeah, parang hindi ko rin naman feel na parang I have a personal relationship with God. Yung mga ganun, parang it's just there, but it never really applied to me seriously. But then once I got myself into the faith life and I really wanted to try it out, eventually parang I realized, okay, parang important yata yung Bible in our faith, in the Christian faith. But why is it that every time I try to read it, sobrang struggle and I just want to fall asleep? And like, is that how it's supposed to be? I don't think so. And I would just feel bad about it. Like, it's my fault, right? But I think what I learned when we came to Zion Christian Mission Center is that, yes, the Bible is difficult because there are some things in the Bible na until a certain time, hindi pa talaga natin malalaman. And that is what we are offering here in Zion Christian Mission Center, because what we're saying is that the understanding that has not been available for a very long time is now being shared.
Now, yes.
Yes. And you can go through that through the process of the introductory, intermediate, and advanced lessons. So it's all really, please look at it yourself, examine it yourself, put it next to the Bible, i-compare nyo siya. I would even say, like, do other classes and try and compare if that is what is going to help you in this experience. But yeah, parang that was one big eye-opening thing for me na parang, okay, there are some things talaga na no matter how I tried, even if I read it like 1,000,000 times, I'm just not going to understand it. You have to really learn it through the guidance of somebody. And that is what we found in Zion Christian Mission Center.
And it's all for free.
Yes.
It is free. It is absolutely free. And it is available online. I think no pandemic, like that was such a big thing. Obviously, we couldn't move around. We couldn't gather. So a lot of this was made available online. But now things have opened up. And so there are other options in doing the class as well. I guess now would be a good time to look at the class options that we have.
Ang daming pagpipilian, di ba? Parang binigay na sa atin lahat ng availability. Dapat, tayo naman yung mag-adjust.
Yes, totoo.
Kasi nga, di ba, kung gusto, may paraan. Ayan na.
Okay, Direk, can we look at a video, please? For Ayan. Okay, what is this? So that's our logo, by the way, for Zion Christian Mission Center. Ito yung on-site. Okay, so, yes. So these are all of the lovely people who actually make the effort of coming into our physical centers. We have them. We have
all over the place.
Meron sa Pasig, meron sa Davao, Cavite. Yeah, so you can look at the different areas where physical centers are available. And this is really the most recommended way of taking the class.
Yeah, super iba rin yung experience kapag online and on-site. As in, you will really be able to interact also, engage with other students. And
diba ang dami? And I mean, the age range, like, we do not discriminate. And it doesn't matter which faith background you come from. Everybody is welcome. Although we do have a separate class for the minors naman, which we will talk about later on. But yes, so that is the on-site class. Please look up an area that's near you. And if you'd like to do the on-site class, fantastic. Okay, what's our next one, Direk?
It's free din, syempre.
I'm sorry?
It's also free, the on-site
It's free.
class. Yeah.
All of it is. Yes, all of it. Okay, so we have a pastor's class as well. Who wants to explain?
Yan. Ito yung mga pastors kasi syempre iba, like, ganun pa rin naman. It still also has a progression, pero syempre it's more specialized and catered to pastors. Because I'm sure pastors will have a lot of questions, mas meron silang gustong tingnan, pero syempre, absolutely, it's still in the Bible. Yeah, may mga activities. And ang maganda kasi rin sa Zion Christian Mission Center, it's not just a class. You really build a family, a relationship. So yun din yung super, like this, di ba? Kaya, yan. They also go out and do fellowship. Yan.
So, speaking of the class, namimiss ko na nga yung mga classmates natin, Miss Sam, online.
Yeah, it's a really nice way to meet people also.
We had a classmate from Cebu, and then we had one
Zamboanga,
from
New Zealand. Yeah. I think, and that's the advantage of an online class is you can transcend the geographical barriers. Maybe that could be a challenge for you to come to class. So basically, we're making it easy for everyone. There's no excuse anymore. If you want to enroll, you can do that.
Super accessible.
Excuses.
Yeah. What's our next option, Direk?
Okay,
this is the regular class. Hindi pa.
Hindi pa to regular class to.
So meaning non-pastors, right?
This is where we all came from. Ito yung online class.
Ito yung MWF, TTHS.
Twice a week. And then, approximately, we can spend 2 hours na mag-aaral lang tayo. And then after that, may mga activities like that. They're also doing some other relatable activities apart from may magtuturo. Siyempre, may teachers. Yan.
So I'm sure it's not easy for the instructors as well. Yes, we call them instructors, the people who actually lead the class. I'm sure it's not easy to teach in an online situation as well. It's kind of like, because Tina and I are hosts, during the pandemic, yung mga events namin, online din. And it was so challenging. Diba? To not have that face-to-face interaction, diba? Yung mga nakamute yung mga tao.
Kala namin madali. Sarili ko nga mic, diba? Na-mute ko. Ang ganda ng intro ko, naka-mute ako. Ganun.
Ang hirap talaga. Yung parang there's no exchange of energy, being able to see with your own eyes, like, okay, how is the student understanding, is he having a good time?
Si Sis Camille ba nagturo na online?
Oh, Sis Camille, do you have aspirations of becoming an instructor?
I'm actually teaching now the introductory classes. So, kung sino yung gusto ko mag-aral, there's a progression, and the very important bakit natin kailangan magsalita is like for just the three of us, for example, we all came from different faith background. And then what Zion Christian Mission Center will do is help all the students to start in one page. Of course, syempre Bible. Not any other doctrines or things like that. But yun yung pinaka-importante. So that's where teachers or instructors like me will come into play. Kaya dun sa mga gustong mag-aral dyan, please welcome to our class. And also, I believe later magpa-flash din yung QR code. So if we want to register, and minsan may iba gusto lang mag-try, please go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Kasi kami we started, diba? Just we tried and then we just fell in love. So I believe ililid tayo sa tamang way. So, yeah.
Yeah, just because we say...
I'm sorry. Go ahead. No, tatanungin si Sis Camille kung gaano mahirap pa yung magturo online, like Sam was mentioning earlier. Like, kasi yung participation ng student, diba? Minsan kailangan online.
I think I'm speaking to future teachers here. Teachers.
I don't know about that. Okay. I wouldn't dare.
Right?
Think of myself.
But going back to the question, Sis Tina, it is difficult. Siguro nagtuturo rin kasi ako. That's what I do. Nagtuturo tayo ng Japanese and what not. But the best part is, mahirap siya, pero is it worth it? Super. Lalo na pag yung students, makikita mo how the word has changed you. And then yung student, para makikita mo siya, ganun din yung mangyayari sa kanya. Iiyak ka na lang. Parang, oh my gosh, parang he or she's beginning to understand God's heart more. Mas naiintindihan namin yung Bible. And then, hindi lang kasi tayo yung magtuturo. We learn a lot from the students as well. So, it's challenging, but super, super, super worth it. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I'm sure. Let's look at another option, Direk. Meron pa yata. Ito, Life Academy. So, this is if you're a minor. I believe the range is something like 14 to 17 years old. Iba rin kasi dapat, I'm sure it's not easy for them to like sit through a 1 hour, 2 hour class when you're that young. So, what we do is we engage them in different activities that might interest them. And then we also inject the Word of God so that we can hold their attention spans, right? I'm 44. I'm struggling with my own attention span. What more pa, when you're young?
Iisip ko nga ano ba, kung ganyan kaya akong kabata, ako siguro yung, feeling ko hindi ako yung teacher's pet. Ako lagi siguro yung pinapatalikod sa, face the wall.
May taekwondo pa. Look. Oh my gosh.
Diba?
So it's not just a spiritual well-being, but we are promoting physical well-being as well in these classes. And what a great way to meet, friends as well.
Oh yeah, and that stage, diba? Medyo awkward sila.
Yeah.
So maganda yung ganyan ganap.
Like this is something that I think about a lot is because I came into the faith as a full-grown adult. Sometimes I think about the situation na parang, what if I was really, really young? And I already had a very serious faith life. Like, how would my life have turned out? Parang hindi ko siya ma-imagine. But like, when I see people this young, who are very involved in their church, who are interested in the Word of God. Parang I got a bit jealous, but in a good way. Parang what an amazing thing for them.
Like, start them early, gano'n.
Yeah.
Nanonood yung mga pamangkin ko. Shout out to them. So, for you, on NA Dream, please know. So, yeah. I believe we have a lot of people joining. So, hello. Yes.
Hi. Hi, everyone.
Star.
What does that mean? I'm sorry. Pardon my ignorance. What does that mean?
Parang ano yan direct, di ba parang show of appreciation.
Okay. And then what do I get to do with the star?
Actually, alam ko pag nakokolekta yan, the more, the merrier. Pwede mo siyang Teka, direct, if I'm not mistaken, di ba? Nagagamit yung stars.
Okay. Anyway, we appreciate it. We appreciate all of your comments here on the live stream. If you would like to tell more people about this, please feel free to share.
Sobrang interested daw si Alexander. Promise yan. Send ko ng link ngayon.
No.
Hinilig masyado. Oh my gosh.
Sobrang interested po ako. Please send me the registration link. Okay, guys, send na nga. Now na.
Actually, all the information is there. I think we also have a QR code that you can actually scan on the screen right now. If you want to, of course, all the information on the Zion Christian Mission Center Facebook page, you can look through that as well. If you want to email us, we have an email address for the podcast. Ito not Zion Christian Mission Center, bestnewseverpodcast@gmail.com. I believe we have a phone number as well if you'd like to get in touch with us via text or call, which will directly link you to the center. Okay, so just a little bit more additional information about Zion Christian Mission Center, since that is our topic. The first one was opened in 1990 back in South Korea.
Wow.
Which is where I'm from. Hard to. And yeah, it has spread ever since. And we are all over the world at this point. And at the end of the year, we have a graduation ceremony as well. Kasi parang talagang legit, theology school siya talaga. But it's just absolutely free, right? So the past, I think it was in a span of 4 years, but we had 3 graduations where we had over 100,000 people graduate in every ceremony. And I think that's absolutely remarkable. I don't know how many theology centers are able to pull off graduations like this, where people will gather in Korea. And I've been to one of these ceremonies from all over the world, and it is massive. We will fill up an entire stadium. And people are wearing, the toga. Diba, when you graduate, you wear the hat and the gown and whatnot. And people of all different nationalities. It is such a sight to see. So yeah, if you enroll and finish,
mind-blowing yung graduation natin sa
parang
Korea. Parang unbelievable. Parang parang Olympics pa 10 times more na grander ba? Oo.
Yeah. And there's videos of it, on YouTube if you'd like to watch that. But to be there physically yourself, oh my gosh, next level. Okay, Direk says that we have a couple of other class options that we should take a look at. What would that be, Direk? Oh, international.
Yes. So, if I may, itong international, syempre, we are all located in Philippines, but since online is available, so for non-Philippines na gusto ring matuto, of course, it's going to be held in English as well. And of course, absolutely free again. And then what's the common question I believe that we would get is whether it comes with certificate. So it does. So pag natapos siya, since it's school, meron ka ding certificate that you have completed the course. And then there's going to also be instructor training. Hindi lang tayo matatapos sa student if you want to teach also, if you want to be an evangelist, if you want to go missions and all that, pwede. Kasama siya dito sa course na to. So that's the International Theology course.
This is the latest one, SPS, or Self-Paced Study.
Ito talaga wala ka lalusot dito. Diba?
Pero alam mo, feeling ko ito talaga, I think this is challenging. Okay? But I like that it's an option because if you try out the the beginner classes, and then you decide na parang, okay, I think I want to commit to this process. I can give 8 months to really check out what these teachings are about and then see kung, I can really fully understand the Bible now after that. So that's an 8-month commitment. And when you do that, there are certain schedules na talaga na you have to do the classes on a certain day at a certain time. Although may leg room pa rin naman yon, because in a day you have 3 different schedules that you can choose from.
Yes.
So 3 times a week, right? Yeah. So, but we understand that could be a commitment. So kung hindi talaga kaya yung schedule na ganyan, we now have the self-paced study. So as the term implies, this is now a study that you can do in your own time. You create your own schedule, you log into a portal, and then you watch the videos in the sequence that you're supposed to. So you can finish this in as fast as 4 months, which is half the time.
So calling all pilots, doctors, mga busy talaga, diba? Politicians, politicians. Ito po bagay sa inyo tong SPS.
Ganda rin sa kanya kasi you can get to write your perceptions, and then there will also be some meeting offline. Kunyari, hindi ko ito maintindihan. Can you please explain this to me? I need some help. Of course, there will be some guidance. Kasi mahirap diba? Ako, pag ito yung kukunin ko, I don't think I could finish. Because wala akong discipline.
Exactly.
But I love the fact na may ganun tayong support, diba?
Oo naman.
Papanoorin kito. Hindi ko naintindihan. Yeah. Okay, meron na agad backup. Oo, ang galing. Sobrang galing.
So, ayan po. We, put out all the different options that are available. I'm sure there's one that fits your lifestyle, your schedule. So, please go for it if this interests you.
Ang tanong, saan po ang...
What is the question?
Ano po ang pipiliin niyo class? Diba? May gusto na akong basahin na comment dito na wala. It was in Bisaya, sayang.
Do you speak Bisaya, Tina?
Hindi, gusto ko lang basahin. Ang cute
So all of these class options, if any of them interests you, please scan the QR code that is there. All the information that you need in order to enroll, or even just to check it out. Go try a few classes and see how you feel. And then you can take it from there. Maybe some people are wondering why the classes are free. Like, why are all of these classes offered without charge? I mean, there are so many theology centers that will charge you a really big amount of money for you to be able to study.
I heard they're also not cheap, ha? Yung ibang
6 digits.
Oh really? My gosh!
5 to 6 digits, because I tried to research dahil yun nga yung gusto ko before. So,
wow!
Kaya nung una ko siya nakita, scam ba to? Libre talaga? Then yung habang tumatagal, well, di ba talaga nila ako sisingilin? Well, this not really come with a fee. Parang yun talaga yung maraming questions if it's really free. It looks too good to be true.
Totoo.
Bakit nga po ba free, ladies? Mga sisis. Bakit nga po ba free?
Well, the reason is also biblical in that, because we are giving people the word of God, you really cannot put a price on it. It's something that God gives us for free. If we were to pay for it, I don't think any one of us could afford it, right? And God offers all of us to take this word of God. In the Bible, it's expressed in things like, the water of life, food at the proper time, at kung ano-ano man, which you will learn, when you enroll in these classes. But this is given absolutely for free. We have received it for free. We are supposed to give it for free po as well. Okay? All right. Shall we look?
Proper time na yan, no?
Oh, diba? So yeah, I think the difference of the understanding of the word that is being offered here in Zion Christian Mission Center. And if you look into this, you will maybe see terms like revealed word, right? Revealed word. We medyo touched on this earlier, in that there are some things that are in the Bible, the understanding of which is not available at a certain time. But when God decides that he will now open this and reveal this, it will be made available to us. But since, we're people, we're going to need to hear it from somebody, right? We are all hearing this from somebody, and that is what is being made available in Zion Christian Mission Center. Sis Camille mentioned earlier, in the Bible, we have things like moral teaching, history, of course. And a big emphasis in Zion Christian Mission Center is, which I've never heard anywhere else, by the way, is prophecy and fulfillment. So when we say, revealed word, to be like a bit more specific about it, what we're talking about is there are prophecies in the Bible that until they fulfill at a certain time, we cannot understand them.
Mhm.
Yes.
So,
Fulfillment. So,
Yeah.
yeah, there are 4 contents, like what we mentioned earlier, andun yung history, and it's not bad to understand history, di ba? Because there's
and we
also
should.
definitely.
Mm-mm.
And that gives us also a lot of knowledge about, nangyari to pala sa Bible. And because this happened, this is a warning for us also in our lives right now today. And then yung moral instructions, which will encourage us, help us to lead the way na talagang kailangan maging maayos yung buhay natin. You should not do this, you should do this, etc., etc. And then the most important one is yung prophecy.
Prophecy.
Kasi word siya, di ba? Parang, for example, we do promise someone, I'm gonna promise to buy you a pizza, Sister Sam and Sister...
I'm gonna hold you to that. Did you say
Favorite
pizza?
namin yun.
Or then,
I do not take pizza lightly, Sis Camille.
Yeah.
Anong
Lagot
flavor?
kasi is.
anong time, anong flavor, because there's a proper time, right? And then there's going to be, once it's there, like the pizza story, then ano mangyayari? There's going to be fulfillment. And so same with God's word. Ganun siya. It's important to study yung word. Pero yung pinaka-importante sa kanya, isn't just my promise right now. I'm gonna buy you, Sister Sam and Sister Tina. Sobrang saya na natin, di ba? But the best part, the best news ever, is
Thank you.
pag ginawa na natin siya, when we eat together pizza, and then when it's happening. So that's when
Yes.
it's going to be revealed. So
Yeah.
I think until now, yun yung pinaka-mind-blowing sa akin. Na yung Bible kasi parang, okay, mga stories, di ba? My gosh, yung prophecy. Siya, okay ngayon na-fulfill na, okay, di ba? So,
Totoo.
imagine mo naman taking that all in. But then sometimes I wonder kung yung faith life ko nun mas malalim. Baka, in resistance ako nung time na yun.
Pero you
ngayon
know
kasi,
what?
go.
No, you go.
Hindi kasi nga, di ba parang, okay, dahil mga wala ako masyadong alam, na yun lang alam ko, okay, may second coming, babalik siya. Pero yung mga, like, looking back now, parang natatawa ako dun sa understanding ko before. Na napaka-shallow. Okay, babalik si Jesus Christ kasama ng mga clouds pababa. Mga ganun.
No, but we all came from
Yeah.
that. And I don't think there's any shame in that. As long as we are able to come to a place where, we can acknowledge, like, ay, wow, talagang wala pala akong alam dati.
Yeah.
Feeling ko, alam ko. Pero parang mali-mali pala yung understanding. And then we can correct it. Like, we're all here to learn so that we can align our faith life to what God really desires at this time. Kasi God is so particular. Diba? He's so meticulous. And even yung parang pag-build ng temple, ganyan-ganyan.
Oo.
I mean, if you get to that part of the Bible, like, I'm sorry, until now, it's like struggle talaga. But I think that shows, like, when God desires to do something, He has a very, very, very specific way that it has to be done. Yeah. And it's the same with our faith life. Like, I think a lot of us, myself, the same prior to learning about the Bible, parang I was in this mentality of like, you know what? It's between me and God. Parang whatever feels right for me, that's it. Like that is how God is leading. Yung ganon. But to me now it's very clear na parang hindi. God is God. I am not. Ako dapat ang mag-adjust.
Yeah.
And that can be seen in the Bible. What does God desire in a believer today? So, ang bigat na bagay, sorry kasi minsan...
No, I just want to harp on that. Medyo lightan lang natin ang call. Balik tayo sa suka. Sa suka.
Which is Tina's favorite talaga, promise.
Gosh!
Parang sobrang na-mind blown ako doon na, oh my gosh, it's in the Old Testament yung suka, the vinegar, and then it really happened. How particular can that be? Na parang even buhay natin, the prayer, especially when we understand God's heart, God's word, sobrang we can see it also in how we would carry out our life. But again, it's not easy. It's not going to be easy, but it's super fun. Sobrang ibe-bless niya rin, not just the things that we do physically, pero more importantly, yung spirit natin. So that's what makes the ride super, super exciting as well.
Yeah. And I think also one important thing that knowing the Bible parang equips us to do is because before, parang anything na lang na parang feeling ko maganda is a blessing. But
Mm.
I think now it gives me the ability to discern, like, okay, when something happens, it might look good in the surface, but
But
is this really coming from God? Ayan, parang may discernment na pumapasok. And I don't know, it's for me, it's like, it's really fascinating.
Mm.
But yes, going back to the sukas.
ito ba to sis sa Psalm 69? They gave me
Yeah,
all,
sister. Yeah.
and then
Guys,
my
suka pa
thirsty
lang yan,
gave me my
ha?
vinegar to drink.
Yeah.
Iniinom ko talaga po minsan niya.
Oo.
And then
Suka
it's
pa lang yan.
in the New Testament in John chapter 19 verse 30.
So, instructor na
yeah.
instructor. I love it.
Mag-aralan natin yan.
Teacher kami.
Woo!
Wanna learn more about not just the suka story and more super yung mga hindi natin nadadaanan sa Bible, because ganun yung faith, di ba? How can we have faith to someone who we don't know? Pero the more that we know God, na sobrang particular niya and every single thing gagawin niya sa Bible, how much more sa buhay natin who is His children. So, kaya nga na tayo sisters, right? Kaya,
yes. Yeah. Yes. And I think, maybe there could be some people out there who think like, why is that even necessary? Like, why do I have to study? I mean, this is a faith life. Like, it's all supposed to be, I don't know, maybe parang, how you feel and mga ganyan. But like, knowledge is very important. And God desires a faith na may knowledge ka. Wag tayong parang, kung yung nadadala with our feelings, which I find my feelings are very inaccurate. Sometimes, they're not very reliable. And I think when your faith is not centered in a very strong foundation of knowledge, you will really go anywhere.
All over the place.
You can be swayed by anything. So it's really about setting that strong foundation. And it's also what God desires. He wants us to be knowledgeable.
Absolutely. Yes.
Yeah.
So I think we can relate sa suka story more to those who would like to hear more. Yan. Then I think if they would have some questions, kung hindi man natin sagot ngayon, they could, please do comment.
Shall we look at some of...
yung shout-outs daw, because I don't see it on my screen.
Oh, we're getting so much love, though. Yeah, on the comment section. Sister Basie says, proud of you, mga Sissy Sam, Sissy Tina, and the new one, none other than Sissy Camille. Thank you so much, Sis Basie. And like, ngayon ko lang din naalala, di ba we came up with that nickname, yung Good Samarites, which, oh my gosh, we haven't said in so long. But my memory was refreshed when I saw the artwork for our show. What else? Do we have any?
Si Miss Marilu and Miss Miles, nagtatag sila ng mga names. And then si Ona Aliado, Tita shout out.
Hi Ona, Tita.
Ikaw, kala ko.
Tita, sorry.
Melanie Esguera, ayan, sino pa? Oo, syempre hindi ako marunong magbasa nung Oo, napaka-ano ko po. Marunong.
Ay din sa mga taga-Japan, konnichiwa, minasan, genki desu ka?
Uy, oo nga, pasampo ng Japanese. Sampo.
Hajimemashite, kami tomoshimasu. I'm just kidding.
How long did you live in Japan, Sis Camille, again?
1 decade.
Wow.
Parang si
Yeah.
Magkakasundo po kayo ni Sis Chai. Marunong din po siya mag-Japan.
Sila.
Amazing. Okay. We want to thank everyone who watched today. Really. So this is our first time doing this on this new format, which is a live stream format. But if you want to go back to our old episodes, they're all still there on the Best News Ever podcast YouTube channel. We're also on Spotify. Starting from today, we will try to do this on a weekly basis. And after the stream, we will also still upload the episodes on YouTube and Spotify. If you have any questions, we'd love to address them on this show. So you can leave it as a comment or you can write to us, bestnewseverpodcast@gmail.com. What was your favorite lesson in Zion Christian Mission Center? And I mean, there are many, but do you have one that comes to mind?
Ano yung pinaka-favorite?
Yes, ito yung crying, if I may. Ito yung crying moment ko. It's about the light. The light. Super.
Which is
So,
a figurative
yes.
language, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yes, it also has to do something. Well, everything has to do with the revealed word. Pero dun ko talaga nakita na, oh my gosh, everything's making sense. Talagang, ayun, umiyak ako ng umiyak. I really just thank God. Na sobrang amazing eh. I'm sure yung mga nag-aaral ngayon sa Zion Christian Mission Center, it really came from different invites, ganyan, like this, or maybe someone that they don't know. So, yeah, super exciting yung mga lessons kasi para siyang laging may cliffhanger. Parang, oh, you know about this, and then it will really cover we'll do study from cover to cover, from Genesis to Revelation. Yeah.
I know Tina's favorite.
I know. Siguro kung classmate ko si Sis Camille, no, patay na. Mga Crayola sisters, di ba, habang nagle-lesson.
I know Tina's favorite. Tell us.
Favorite, Tina.
Yung Our Father, Sis Camille. Di ko alam kung ba't ako naiyak.
Lord's Prayer.
Oo, Lord's Prayer, grabe. Until now, di ko talaga ma-figure out kung ba't ako naiyak. Pero like, just, ang ganda niya. Ang ganda-ganda nung, di ba? I mean, kasi when we pray, from elementary hanggang college, dinadasal ko sa school. Wala, kabisado ko lang.
Kabisado natin,
di ba? Then oh my gosh. When the instructor broke it down, parang, di ba? I don't know, si Sap ko, ba't ako umiyak ako na umiyak.
Was it like parang, was it comforting for you? Because yun nga, the way we learned it in Zion Christian Mission Center, it's really something that is supposed to happen in the future. We've been praying for it. Yun pala yun.
Yeah.
Actually, even now, like if you pause and really examine the words, you'd know what we're talking about. But it's just that I think before we just take it as something you memorize and you recite, and that's it.
Prayer. That's a prayer. Yeah. Okay, ganon. But like just to dig deep. And I guess, kasi nga naintindihan na natin what it really means, diba? Iba na eh. Iba na yung dating niya, iba na yung tunog niya. And you know for a fact that it's gonna happen, I guess.
Right, because it is what God promises. I mean, that's another thing I think we learned is there are promises in the Bible, and God's characteristic is whatever He promised, 100% He's going to fulfill. Like no ifs and buts about it.
Ikaw sa Sam, anong favorite mo?
Nagulat ako sa'yo. Ano?
Anong favorite lesson mo?
Mine would be the Genesis lesson, I think. It is absolutely mind-blowing how it corrected so many of the misconceptions that people have about the Bible itself. You know, thinking that it's a book about the history of the world and that whole creation process is how God created the physical world. Oh my gosh. I mean, you guys have to come and hear the stuff for yourself, but there have been so many moments that I'm sure you can all relate na parang like jaw on the floor. Like, I cannot believe that is what it actually means. And it's all in the Bible. Yeah.
Dami kong ganung moments is kami, oh my gosh, yun pala yun.
After ng lesson, gusto mo, talaga?
Like you have to sit there, and just kind of have a moment. Yeah. And I think even today, like sometimes, you know, something will occur to me and I still have to like wrap my head around it. Like, oh my gosh, this is the time that we are living in. This is what we have understood now. It's absolutely crazy in the best way. Saying hi to Miss Nika. I'm so glad that you're okay. She says, congratulations on your new episode of Best News Podcast. Best news ever. Looking forward to watching the next episode. You girls are so fun and informative to watch. Thank you.
I sent her a message, Miss Nika. I sent you a message. Did you get it? Ito si Miss Ariel or si Ariel Makatipon says figurative fire daw po ang kanyang favorite lesson. Si Andrea, Parable of the Net and Yeast. I think also Parable's favorite ko.
Oh my gosh, yeah. The introductory stuff where we like hash out the figurative language in the Bible. Fascinating.
Galing. Super
galing.
Fascinating.
Borrows the nature, the creation, tapos maintindihan natin yung word and siya. Super, super amazing.
Oh, kasi also we have to point out, diba? Pag hindi na ipaliwanag ang parables ng maayos, hindi po natin maiintindihan talaga. And that's one of my favorite parts of studying under CCMC. Talagang the way they broke it down. Tama nga si Sam, is very systematic. So, galing, ang galing.
Happy birthday to, oh gosh, where is it? Belle Ramirez. It's her birthday today.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Thank you for celebrating by watching us.
Fruitful Lisa, watching from Mindanao, the best news ever na walang dagdag at walang bawas news ever.
I love it.
Nasa Revelation po yan. Ganun na.
Also to my mom. Hello, Nanay Ana.
Oh, hi, Tita. Hi.
Also, babalik na yan. Mag-aaral na yan ulit.
Andrea says, I was desperately praying to understand most of Old Testament scriptures and the Revelation. Then someone from the US invited me to join the Zion Christian Mission Center class online. And I guess the rest is history. I love listening to these stories. Diba? Like all the different ways that we encountered this and we were brought here, and how everyone, I'm sure, had many difficult situations to overcome because, oh my gosh, once you have that heart now to learn more about God and want to make room in your life for God, someone is not happy.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Yes, and more difficulty.
Diyan ko lang din naranasan yung spiritual warfare. Dati, inaano ko lang, spiritual warfare. Wala naman yan. Ganun. My gosh. Dito ako na-experience ang bonggang-bongga. And I have to point that out, Sis Camille, Sis Sammy, sinabi niyo, pag may magandang nangyari, hindi lahat galing kay God.
It's true.
Talagang, having gone through this course, doon ko lang po na-realize na hindi po lahat ng maganda, nanggagaling sa Panginoon. Minsan po, it's the enemy's way to deceive us.
Totoo. But again, don't let that scare you because yes, while the challenges do come, it's also the word of God that really helped us to overcome. Really, coming to understand that, oh wow, this is the truth of God's word. And there is nothing that parallels this. God gives us the strength to overcome those things. So yeah. Wow. Okay, gals, it is 11:56. This is supposed to be a 1-hour stream that flew by. Our goal...
Itodo na natin to. 3 hours.
Live stream naman, di ba?
Magtuturo na si Sis kami.
Okay, lesson.
Hercules Faulan on the comment section says, bakit walang Tagalog? Meron pong Tagalog na class. Nako, ang dami po. Yes. Let's see. I believe we have a lot of information on the Zion Christian Mission Center Facebook page. But if you would like to try out a class, ito po yung ating schedule. Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, or Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Pwede po tayong pumili from 10 a.m., 7 p.m., 9 p.m. Okay po.
And then it will be about 1 hour, yung mga introductory lessons. Yeah.
Yes. Which again, it's so fascinating. So,
si Miss Cora sabi, plowing lessons daw the best.
Oh.
Giovanni, why Jesus speak in parables? Ayan. Watching from Florida Blanca, Pampanga. Hi, Miss Maryvic.
Akala ko Florida, US. Ay, 6 p.m. Sorry. Again, the class schedules 10 a.m., 6 p.m., 9 p.m. Tama?
Tama direct?
10 a.m., 6 p.m., 9 p.m. 3 times a week. All right. So again, if you'd like to reach us, bestnewseverpodcast@gmail.com. We also have an Instagram account, which I have not accessed in a year. Oh my word. Do you even remember?
Bak sinasabi nila, suplada tayo. Hindi natin sila bigas.
Oy, guys, please cut us some slack today. I mean, again, it's been a year and a week since we did our last episode, and this is our first time back. Napaka-exciting po. But I mean, we're also just kind of like trying to, figure things out again and get into the groove. But Sis Camille, Tina, and I are all on Facebook. If you would like to reach out to us personally, we'd be more than happy to answer your questions po. Okay? And so with that, I think we are nearing the end of the show. We're going to be back on Saturday at 11 a.m. Any parting words, ladies?
Make it 3 hours though. Andrea, touch naman kami na gusto mo mag-3. Sasamahan namin ng song and dance number next time.
Oh my
Maganda
God.
kayo.
Variety show.
Guys, there's a QR code, There's a QR code if you guys want to check out the information and the class and all the schedules and whatnot. Okay, so again, thank you so much for joining us today. I hope this served a spiritual food before you head out to eat, a delicious lunch. I hope you all have a great weekend.
Yes,
Sis
I'm gonna
Camille!
pinch myself. Ito yung mga parang eureka moments sa Bible. Totoo ba?
You
Yes.
are absolutely wonderful.
Christina, thank you everyone. Thank you,
Thank
Lord.
you.
Alam mo, sis,
Thank
just
you,
to
Lord.
share, ganun din ako with Sam before. I mean, we've worked together for the same company, but never like together. And to be doing this with her is just like you. I still pinch myself na parang, katrabaho ko na ngayon.
But everyone
Ito pala.
knows. But everyone knows that Tina Ryan is a radio legend. Okay,
Yes,
so I mean, I am in the
Hello.
midst of really good company. But speaking of the radio, yes, Tina and I are on Magic 89.9. I do the morning show 6 to 9 a.m. with Mo Twister, Alex Calleja. Karil is also there. See, former Senator Bam Aquino is there. Mara Aquino.
Mara.
If you're into Mobile Legends, oh my gosh, she's like the queen. And then, of course, Tina, you are there during the week in the afternoons. Also, Friday Madness, Saturday Slam. I mean,
I'm
take
there.
your pick.
I volunteer all the time.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
I'm there.
For the love.
For the love.
Okay. All right. Okay. We really have to go now. Thank you, everyone. We'll see you next Saturday. Bye, guys.